Hey Cactus crew, thanks for tuning in, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Cactus Bill. Yeah, thanks for joining me tonight. In this live, we're just going to be going over a few of my posts that I've been exploding. My heart exploded on Instagram and I posted about 40 pictures. And I just lost the plot on Valentine's Day because it was V-Day. And V means something very different in the world of Without a Crystal Ball. If you don't know what I'm saying, I'm referring to Katie's son. I'm always referring to Katie's son. That is the reason we're still on this damn carousel from hell, you know. I can't get off it. And I think I just can't, turn a blind eye anymore. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? Anyway, if you enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Share it, comment below, better yet, come into the chat, have a good old chin wag with the Cactus crew. They're bloody legends. Subscribe. You're always welcome to subscribe, become a cactus yourself. We do supply oven mitts if that's more your situation. Not everyone likes to be so prickly, unhuggable. Anyway, I'm loving being on Instagram because I feel like I'm back. I can incorporate my music into it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, it's all the same handle at It's Crystal Bill. And if you're in chat, I will be checking in on chat. And if you want to say something, write it in capitals, and that's what, it will stand out. I just want to remind everyone that everything I say is my own opinion, yada, yada, yada. Also, check the description box below. That's where you're going to find all the timestamps, extra links, and also keep scrolling and you'll find a cactus. And then that is the link for the cactus contributors. They are the members of this channel. They contribute. I know, literally spelling it out for you. Cheap as chips, but yeah, they get extra content, and especially when it's surrounding Katie's son, a lot of the stuff I don't feel comfortable sharing publicly, even though I censor his face and everything. Even though his face is out there, I still do continue to censor it just because that's how I've been, that's my ethical thing. I don't want my name attached to anything with his face not censored. So if you do share anything about him, just make sure that you do censor it, even if it's already out there, do what's right. What are we doing? Well, I'm just going to let you know that this is all my own opinion, blah, 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 and just to drive it home. Oh, yeah, we are skipping the countdown. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below or chat if you prefer just get straight into it, no countdown. I do like a different song, so I don't know. Maybe I could work on it. I do love creating my stuff. So if you haven't been on my Instagram, I am an artist. Art by Bill. Yeah, hashtag. I really aim for quality, as in, I'm not going down the drain. I'm circling it. That takes skill to just keep circling it. And this is something that I made Sicker Wives because, Katie, how unfunny is she? So I like to fix it because, I'm a comedian, like literally. Oh God, is that the word? The word of the day? Anyway, doesn't they all look good? She really wants to be. Her life would be so much joyful if she was a sister wife. She would have friends. She wouldn't share so much. Anyway, so this is my Instagram stuff. I can't show you, I want to show you, but this is on my TikTok. It's got music attached to it, so I can't play it. My FARRAH video, fucking, yeah, so she holds the power. My words mean nothing if you don't know what I'm talking about. FARRAH came at me on Instagram. Do I have it? Oh, is it on here? I think it might be. My computer's so slow. This is not even what we came here for. Where are you? Oh, yeah. So she came at me and she's like, she thinks I'm crystal ball, which, you know, when your mind is not working properly because you're, in my opinion, mentally unwell, you can't even see that this is not crystal ball, or crystal ball, you know. There's a cactus there. Although there's no ball, so it makes more sense, doesn't it? For your information, crystal ball, I'm a better mum than you ever had, and no one know what you're talking about regards to Netflix. Lame gossiping rants. Oh, look, this is on the community. We're not here for that. We're here for my Valentine's Day. Well, this is not my Valentine's Day. It's my V-Day, okay? And my heart was heavy, and it exploded after that article that I read. Remember this? When I'm pretty sure it was 2021. If you guys know, if anyone knows for certain when they got the pool and Katie sent Toad out into the backyard and he had to do some leveling. Yeah, this was full on worse than the EASON'S. I'll read what I wrote. Because if you remember Janelle and all her pool issues. Okay. Remember when the PAULSON'S got their above ground pool? There were many more issues with this pool than Janelle Eason. I've never called her Janelle Eason. Janelle Evans had with her pool. Take a look. Oh yeah, let me just. The next slide I've got pointing it all out, just for clarity. V swam in the pool 2 to 3 times before getting sick, and then KJ never kept it clean. Now we don't hear about it anymore. So let's talk about this back fence. This back fence is fucking got me shaking. Not from anger, more like fear, because I don't know if I uploaded it, but I've got like the aerial view of where this goes, and it basically goes, if you keep following it, there's like a swamp, a triangle swamp down there, and it also goes along the back fence of all these other houses. This is like the kind of fence, you know, like at school when you got big enough and you could just walk over it. But yeah, that they don't. This is what I mean. Like, they're not doing anything. This is, yeah, so nothing's changed, even though they've done their whole Burke's Backyard transformation landscaping, which I don't even know what happened there. What changed? Anyway, oh yeah, they got rid of that gravel pit. The rune pit. Okay, what was I lost my thought because I've just there's so much going on in this picture. He's out here trying to level this shit, and if you've watched my I think it's the dog videos, Katie's in the backyard and she's sloshing around. This is why I want to do the EASON'S versus the PAULSON'S, the swamp versus the land, because this is swamp territory. Katie, like, when it rains or whatever, like, anyway, I don't know why. It must be because of this sand. Like, it's not. How's he going to level that? Look at his fucking. Is it called a tamper? I think it's just called a tamp. Like coffee. Is it the same thing? Surely it wouldn't be different. If you're not looking at the screen, I've got like, there's no privacy, number one. The gate is unlocked. They've got like, you know, just something flimsy holding it together, uneven ground, no separate pool fence. That's not how you spell separate, is it? That looks very weird. Okay, let's not focus. Let's not get distracted. Oh, that's where I'm at the moment. Oh, okay, just whoop, breathe. It's so fucked. Do you reckon he went over that the whole time? Okay, let's carry on. Yeah, what was that? Yeah, the coonhounds, the dogs. God, have I ever said coonhound? I don't know if I've ever said coonhound. So if you don't know, rescued, Katie has 2 rescued coonhounds. Both come from trauma. Sweetie has legged it multiple times, jumped over this fence and just ran. And Katie used to be on IG Live, and you'd hear like, oh my God, Sweetie's or Frida's running down the street. Katie wouldn't do anything. This is your dog. You're responsible for it. She lets it jump, well, not lets it, but she hasn't trained her dog, so they still jump up on V and scare him. Anyway, they leg that. So now Sweetie, when she's in the backyard, they have like a yard chain, and she's always like latched onto that up there on the, you know, sliding door that they never come down the stairs. There's so much. Are you guys ready for what's next? Are you ready? I'm not. Oh, okay, I didn't finish. Okay. Yeah, and I love what Laurie has like pointed out, that it was a paddle pool. Like it only came up to V's thighs, and it was. She's like, look at me in my big pool. Chrisley, I bet you are now jealous. I've got a pool too. Anyway, I called her Granny Paulson because in Australia, it's very common to see people in the pool or just swimming in the pool with sunnies on. Sunnies are sunglasses. Yeah, so I said, I was like, Katie needs to wear some sunnies, you know? Oh, I'm so distracted because fuck it. I'm just going to say the thought that won't let me talk because it's suffocating my brain. You know, in Sex and the City, I think it's number 1, when they go on Carrie's honeymoon, Miranda's bikini light. I reckon Katie's is so much worse. Oh, I don't know why my brain went there, but that's where, and I feel so much better now. We can move on. Oh, yes, that's clear. Cleared the brain. Yeah, so sunnies are sunglasses. You guys call them shades, which I don't, you know, like, do you wear your shades under the shade of a tree and not get confused? I guess it's shade for your eyes. So I confuse people. Okay. I need a drink, and then that was just the first one. Oh God, there's too many. Where are we? Lost. Yeah, continuing on from the dinosaur thing, because you know, he has to like dinosaurs for the past 8 years. I'll just need to have a gulp. Oh, look, I just looked over at chat and oh my God, look at you guys. It's the whole Twitter crew. What are you guys doing? How are you guys going? Remember, if you want to say something for me to see, my eyes will only see capital letters. That's what we're working with. Distraction point is high. Okay, we're going to, yeah. So these are posts, old posts from Katie's, like what she used to post on Facebook. This one's April 17, 2020, #boymum, because that's what, she only started writing boy mum. Is it boy mum? Oh, when she came across Kale. Okay. Let's just have a little look here. This one is November 18, 2020. My son asked me to share this photo with his subscribers because it's mummy's favorite, Mothra. You are welcome. No, you are. You are. This one, November 21, 2020. Yes, she was very needy around this time. Our friend who works at the US Embassy in Japan spotted Godzilla in Tokyo. You know, she could have just got this off Google and just attached this story, which is exactly what happened in, you know, my favorite video. I just always refer to it, the basement video. There's two of them. That's where the thumbnail comes from, because she goes through all these boxes and all these photos, and at sometimes we'll just pause, like she would pause and just sit there and stare. Like a lot of the time she didn't know who any of these people were, but when she did, she had like an elaborate story about like, oh my God, he was like my crush, we made out so much. Ooh. When I was like, nah. Okay, more dinosaurs. November 24, 2020. V is really proud of this one. Oh yeah, check out my giveaway. Yeah, this was, you know, how dumb. It was $100 to 5 people that's her giveaway. And she wrote, I'm giving away $500 to 5 people. Oh man. Just can't. No words. Okay, but I wrote words. I wrote a lot of words. Continuing on with the dinosaur stuff, Katie's old Facebook post, trying to appear way more important and active in her child's life than she actually is. Look, V even knows which dinosaur is Katie's favorite, and don't forget to include purple, mummy's favorite color. Plus old without a crystal ball merch. That's right. From when she was all about, you know, raising my medically fragile child, which I'm pretty sure 99% of us had never heard. I'd never heard that word. That I'd never heard any mother with even special needs talk about their child and say medically fragile child. Like, it's like that was his label that he was given, you know, when he had the crash at 3 months. And then he's just had that label ever since, because it's the most drastic. And this is like something like I want to talk about, how I feel very strongly over the years it's grown, that there's some possible, allegedly, in my opinion, some kind of Medicaid fraud going on. Just because I don't believe B needs the feeding tube. Like, we've gone through it. I'll link, I've got a playlist, my focus on feeding. We have a lot of similar issues with the digestive system. And like I've spoken about, it takes a patient mum to work through. You know, Katie didn't have that patience. And also, like, I forget what I've spoken about publicly with you guys and what I've spoken about with the members of this channel. So, because I've shared like a lot of stuff that it's like heart-wrenching how he was eating properly, and then the photos just start to like show like her feeding him crumbs, and like he gets skinnier and skinnier, and then or she's made the oral aversion, the lack of motor skills in his mouth and everything a permanent disorder when it's not. And yeah, it's sad because like V goes to all these events, like we'll get to it. There's a picture of like him when he Make-A-Wish day or whatever. We'll get to it. But he was the healthiest child, like in those pictures. Like that, he's just, and I know it's not like, it's like she just wants him to be impaired. Is that the right word? Because yeah, without him, she's got no story. She's got nothing to fall back on when, you know, no shield. Oh, do you want me to read these fucking t-shirts? So this is 2017. The t-shirt says in the worst fucking font, the best part about being a special needs mum is when my child proves everyone wrong. Oh, these are t-shirt lies. Well, it's nothing new. You know, I'm Mama Bear, which she's not. Autism mums don't need coffee. We need a map. Oh, we need a nap. Don't you need a paper shredder? Yeah, this one. Oh, fucking shit. How shit placement as well. Like, you wouldn't want to have boobs, would you? It'd be fucking unreadable. Go ahead, underestimate. Go ahead, underestimate my child. You won't be the first. You won't be the last, but you will be wrong. I'm a special needs mum. Are you a mum of a special needs, or are you special needs? You're definitely not a journalist or a writer. Okay, so are we moving on? No. Fuck. If you guys want to check this out, it's on my Instagram. Like I said, at It's Crystal Bill, because yes, that's who I originally was named, and I think I bring that up. Here we are. So I will link these videos down below. The basement video, I think it's called Bemusement in the Basement or something. Fucking, like, I think it's scarred in my head, but I've watched it, like, I've gone back and watched it, and I like fucking crack myself up laughing, especially with this light. Okay. In my honest opinion, KJ uses her son for sympathy. We've seen her continue to use his disability as a shield anytime anyone calls her out on shit. I 100% believe the Paulson's would still be exploiting their child if KJ had not moved on to exploiting other victims. She preys on the vulnerable, and she does it by using her own motherly mask and her gender. Right? It's fucking... These are traits of female predators. Oh, I've never said her name out loud. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Have I got any culture in my Ghislaine? No, it's not that. Ghislaine. There's so many different versions depending on what. Anyway, but then I said, you know, without the wealth, she's more like Melissa Huckabee, which was the lady that murdered Sandra Cantu, the trailer park. That SVU episode was based off it. here I am. I don't know actresses' names or anything, but the actress, she was on Lost. She played the music teacher. Okay, I got to not get distracted by the pillow. That's like, not your heart is not that big. Also, these things, like, she came in this box of things she's going through. Like, her son doesn't have a baby book. She said that in one of her other videos. In this, like, she's going through this box and it's got like tax receipts and old, it's in a beer box as well. It takes me a while to figure out that it's a beer box. She finds ultrasound pictures just thrown in this box of random stuff. Like, fuck. Also, when she's down in the basement, she finds the replacement fridge door, which apparently when they got their house, it came with like anemones, like the fridge and like, I don't know, the aircon. I don't know. Look, I don't know house stuff. And the movers, they scratched or ruined the fridge door, and so they sent them a new one, and it was in the basement for like, what? Let me just do the math. I don't know, 8 years? And they never got around to it. That's what I mean. They're just, that's the addict's mindset, because I remember it so well. Like, I've spoken about, I was addicted to like meth for like 8 years. And like this year I'll be like 10 years off that. And that's why I just see so much in Katie, but also because I do know alcoholics and people that drink on ADHD meds. Oh God, okay. I just, something just came up on my screen. Hang on. Oh, it's Putin. Okay. Maybe she's more like Melissa Huckby. Am I thinking too extreme? I don't think so. And yeah, this is where I explain the evil shit that I've seen. I've seen evil in Katie's eyes twice. The first time scared me so much that I couldn't look at my own name, Crystal Bill, which mimics crystal ball, without feeling sick, like physically sick. I'm shaking just now, just thinking of it. That was the survival day videos. I might link them down below, but she did take one, and then the chat wouldn't listen to her, and she yelled at Sue. Was it Sue? And then she restarted the live with the exact same pity party script, and I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe her husband just was ignoring her and not trying to comfort her because he's heard the same fucking shit over and over. Addict's mind can't move past it. Whole life consumed by this one moment that she just loves. My son was on life support. She just doesn't realize the extra shit that she's putting on her child. The second time I saw evil in Katie's eyes was the DUGGAR trial, November 2021. Was the worst. That live that she did in the yellow shirt, drooling basically off the details. I was petrified. Like, as a survivor of CSA, and then just knowing that she's causing so much extra harm to people. And then, yeah, like, I was so scared. Like, I literally saw evil in her eyes. Like, she, in one of her articles, I can't remember what one because I've read so many of them, but she talks about what a child looks like when they've lost their parent, but she goes into detail like about like how they're scared and like trembling and the tears are like forming up in their eyes, like almost like the details of that child that's scared shitless is exciting for her. Because I, as a writer, like I was like, you're taught to like become the scene, let it like drip from your fingertips, like all the details and stuff. But I've never written or even described anything compared to a child that's scared losing their parent and the fear in their eyes. It's almost as if because there's people like this I've come across, like in foster care, there's mums out there that fucking don't have their kids anymore, but would deliberately lose their kids at the shop and then sit back and watch them and enjoy that. Like, there's sick minds out there. Yeah, and I ended up taking 3 months off YouTube because, but I keep saying, like, I'm going to get off the carousel, I've got to get more stuff. And as soon as I go to like get off the train, like my brain is just flooded with all this. It's like unfinished business kind of feeling. Maybe, yeah, am I in limbo? Oh, am I? No, but I'm a good ghost. So I'd be like Patrick Swayze. Oh, oh, pottery. Oh, okay. God, get away from the pottery scene. Okay, where are we? V is the reason I keep coming back, and the animals. And I do feel the best person to call out KJ, who, in my opinion, is a narcissist. Fucking antisocial behavior. Like it. Did anyone else like the description when they described the suspect of the Idaho murders? I don't want to say his name. When they described who, like, he's a loner and he does this and he vacuums at like 3 a.m. or something in the morning, I'm like, holy shit, that's me. But like the antisocial personality traits where you're untouchable, it's in front of us. Oh, haven't moved the slide. Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? What is that song? What is that song? Oh, Mama Bear of the Year. Fuck. Yeah, another video that I've linked below. Katie hungover going through V's, it's a Katie Joy Live, going through V's medical closet, and she goes through everything that the government supplies. And the amount of shit he doesn't need. Like I feel like she's looked. We'll have to go there. I've uploaded these Minnesota like what you need to get these benefits, and what won't be covered is what's important, because God, it fits with her whole journey to get him covered on, like, and some of the stuff, yeah, he should be covered for, but not to the extreme, like the wheelchair. Like the wheelchair, like I just keep thinking, welcome to small town Minnesota. When they go to the fair and they just don't get the attention that they needed, and then she blames her son for like not like being way too overwhelmed to enjoy the day. She said this multiple times. This is just an example of the stuff that she used to post. This is him in his wheelchair, and they're going home from the hospital because he had the adrenal insufficiency. Have I read? Oh, yeah. So I'm still just going across. Oh. And this is the thing, like, oh, God, how many videos am I going to link below? Oh, the one that's Mama Knows Best, where she's preparing the tube feeding formula, takes him off the prescribed Peptamen Jr. that has all the vitamins essential for a growing child's brain, and puts him on this real food blend stuff, which is basically just like cup of soup. Do you guys have cup of soup? Just flavored water, no nutrients, a lot of fucking salt. So this is 2017, 27th of September. So just before his 5th birthday. And he got put on the feeding tube, I think around 3.5, 4. Dinner. I can't even express how amazing Real Food Blends is for V. Our life went from overnight feeds and 20 to 30 venting sessions. Like, fuck, man. Like, just don't. This is the thing. She wouldn't need to vent him if she did smaller feeds. She wants him to take the whole lot at once. Not on his fucking belly, like half paralyzed from almost having spina bifida, which I'm like similar. My digestive system is paralyzed. That's why she needs to vent him. His lips would go blue and she'd have to vent him. Instead of doing small feeds, like 8 feeds, small amounts throughout the day, she wants him to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at once. So that's her job done, you know? She doesn't have to tend to him because it's not about V. No. This is for the people. This is smile for the camera. Say hi to Susan. Say hi. Say thanks for being my friend. It's another video. I might have shared it on my Twitter. God, I just share my whole thing. This picture is really fucked because, like I said, I have the same, like my stomach extends. If I'm not conscious about it, like I don't know, but I've got to be conscious and like try and hold my core in because I've just got no muscle tone at all in my stomach. And she talks about kinetic taping here, and I'm sure there's people out there that have seen this picture. V's sitting on the couch next to Toad in their, probably iPad. And his belly's huge, and she's got just a cross. Like, that's not how you tape. And look how loose it is. This is not doing anything. This is not supporting. And then, okay, the last sentence here made me like, what? Because surgery is not needed. For those wondering, this is what kinetic tape looks like. It is uncomfortable for V to have his belly pushed out. It's not pushed out. He has to hold it strong. Oh, yeah, sorry, this is 24th of October 2015, so he's just turned 3. I don't think a 3-year-old, like you can't tell a 3-year-old to hold their core. I'm 40 and I still can't, do it. Like I still lose I have to remind myself. God, there was some, like, in my early days of doing comedy, oh my God, like some of the pictures, I was like, I look like the penguin. Because I'm an apple, like an apple on a stick body figure. No. It's just a Queensland house on stilts. Tribal woman without the leaf. You know, just boobs and belly, but no backside. Yeah. I got no trunk. I got lady lumps, but I don't have any suitcases in my boot. No. God, I'm sure Beyonce knows how to end that. Okay. V has low muscle tone in his stomach and separated stomach muscles. No, 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 no. She never understands. And then looks like a complete idiot trying to explain it to people when she has no fucking idea. These are the steps we take to ensure he won't need surgery. I'm sure it would be covered. Why would you be? Like, just stop. This is I'm pretty sure this is the Make-A-Wish, but look how fucking lame these pea brains. Look at their sign for their son. Woohoo for V. Oh, this is who I think might be Toad's dad or brother. I don't know. You know, some of them are older than him. Oh, God. Sad. And there's like his pram. Have a photo with your sign. Oh, fuck. And this is what I mean, just what she wants people to believe. She wants her son to be dependent on her for life, because then he will have to stay without her, really, because she doesn't have friends. So that's why she shares so much online with her stranger friends. And Toad doesn't give her the time of fucking day, doesn't listen to her because it's the same old shit. He's sick of it. Like, he tunes her out. This is a post from, I can't even remember, it was probably last year. Beautiful day here. Oh yeah, it is last year because she mentioned 7M. Beautiful day here for our walk down the driveway, get our shot and go back. But, you know, there's a few things like the dog walking on the hot fucking road in the middle of the day. Why are you walking your dog on the road like its feet would be burning? Do you reckon they put sunscreen on their son? They're walking straight into the sun, no protection on V. Toad's got his white legs out that he shaves. If you've seen all the pictures, there's no hair on those legs. But he wears jeggings, so, you know, it all makes sense. Speaking of which, no, you weren't speaking of what? You could have been speaking about Jesus, for all we know. Speaking of which, I've gotten word then far more. I've got word that more than, is that what she means? Oh, fuck, why is it doing it's just hurting my head. I've gotten word on the street is that 5 dancers have left Shekinah/7M. They're not the same thing, so you can't use slash. They're not dancing for Shekinah church. You fucking dumb twit. There's the management company, and then there's the church that he's associated with. They might overlap, but, you know, they're probably in the same community. They probably already believed in God or whatever. It's not like they went in there being atheists and he did this little cult magic on them and all of a sudden, you know, everyone's got a shirt with 7M on it. No. It's not how it works. Insiders have let us know No, the grapes on the vine let us know when we crushed it in the backyard and made our own wine. Mead, 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 mead. So much mead that we had to keep drinking every single day. And then Toad made his own shirts, and Katie still wears them. Okay, fuck. Yeah, that's what my brain does. Would rather just sing. We're not even, it's tuned out. Fuck. But are keeping a low profile as they try and establish a life outside of the church. But see, it's a church / dance management. Maybe they have Kanye. No, it's not Kanye. Oh, God, I say his name wrong. Because he can't. Can he can't? Can he can't? I used to hate, not hate, but I used to have an issue with Kanye. Because like one time I saw him cross-eyed and then I could not, every time I saw him, he was cross-eyed. But then, you know, he married that Kim and God, leveled up when he divorced her. But yeah. Okay, that's a long story. Someone commented under there because the picture is Toad pushing the pram, or the, you know, is it a pram? I don't know. Is that his wheelchair? I don't know. And like, would it kill them to just get in the car and take the dog to the park? There's a big park around the corner with bigger fences than their backyard. And this is only one dog. Oh, where's the other one? Couldn't find it. Okay, that is Katie Joy's family. I never knew she had a baby. Katie wouldn't correct it. Okay, we're going backwards. We are. Oh, God. Oh, like I might as well have just released a novel. Call it the Cactus Bible. Oh, send it to Katie. Yeah, and it would be like cactus skin on the outside, but then, you know, including it would, oh my God, with a little oven mitt so you could open it. But we wouldn't have an oven mitt for you because you don't need it. I'm talking to you, Toad, because you're so fucking hungover. Look at me speaking Swedish. I know. Unlike Toad, like I actually have Swedes in my family. God, they love it. They've just been soaking it up, like coming over here multiple times during summer, and they leave so burnt that it lasts them until they come back. But yeah, Father of the Year. I need a drink before we get into this. Also, yeah, just how young V is. You have to just fuck. Vendor. I think I was meant to like see, well, you did put it in capitals. Yes, I was going to message you because have you always had that cute dog? We should do a live, guys, where I meet all your dogs. Can I? Oh, why haven't we thought about this sooner? I can talk to your dogs, not you, just your dogs. Oh, okay. Let's get back to business. Oh. Look, I don't know how to say it. My niece is teaching me Swedish by putting Post-its on everything, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not good. I have an Australian tongue. It's too lazy to speak European stuff, you know? European stuff. Okay. Father, that's not what you are. You're just a sperm donor, and bad sperm at that. Drunk alcoholic sperm. Okay. Translation, father. Someone who teaches, guides, inspires their child. Not in the Paulson's house. Here, Todd Paulson of Canis Diaris is too busy being hungover. He just wants to watch TV and not be interrupted by his child's inquisitive mind. This loser dad thinks, what is that? Oh, of course it's 100. What else would it be? Well, everything's starting to look a bit weird. Okay. Come on, brain. This loser dad thinks it's 100% fine to screen feed his child and has done so since his son was able to sit up. Still going on to present day. Fee will be 11 this year. Think about that. Think about that. Well, if your brain's not working, I've got words that will make you think. V has many neurological disorders that already limit his brain from full potential. His main diagnosis is hypopituitarism, but it's his hydrocephalus that is most at risk, as his shunt can malfunction if around electronics, especially the iPad. And there's been multiple articles about this. Yep, his screen addiction is causing way more damage than any disorder. His brain has grown with this addiction. Like, that's all he knows. Screen addiction is on par with like cocaine addiction. They say like weaning children off like screens, like off being addicted to iPads and stuff. It's like watching them go through heroin withdrawal. Do you like what? And there's multiple pictures, like I've shared, of their screen feeding. And in some of them, his eyes are popping out of his head because he just can't get enough. Also, like, there's pictures of him laying in the dark and the screen is so bright and he's got it right up next to his face. And he's only a child, like he's so young. Look at this fucking asshole of a parent. Look, turn the fucking TV off, you asshole. Read your son a book until he goes to bed, at least. Teach him. They never taught him anything. They never taught him like alphabet, counting, shapes, colors. They relied on daycare. Yes, their child was in daycare from 6 months on. Well, Katie went back to work. Was it 6 months or 3 months maternity leave? I can't remember. I think it was 3 months because she was at work the day that V had his crash, because Toad talks about bottle feeding him and he stopped breathing in Toad's arms. Heartbreaking stuff. But Katie had already gone back to work, and yeah, oh God, yeah, he was in daycare. Like, for a child that has, like, at 3 months, he was diagnosed with the hypopituitarism, where he doesn't produce the hormones that are needed for like how stressful would daycare be, and the amount of germs. While Katie went off to her call center job at that university, a cappella or whatever it was, where do you know there's a lawsuit of all these people that got like psych degree through a cappella university that stated in their like statement, whatever their clause of that, it was part of the APA, and it wasn't. So all these people are uncredited after like 3 years of studying. What? Katie worked for that. Yes, shady Katie worked for that shit. That's her, big high-powered job, whatever. When her boss was like demanding it's because she fell behind in her commission sales. Oh, man. Where was I in? I'm just trying to find my way in my novel. His brain has grown with this addiction. He knows nothing else. Katie Joy kept him so isolated from the outside world. This is the scary shit. That his iPad is his only outside stimulation. And it's also the perfect environment, in my opinion, from my background. Fuck. Sorry, it's just like always, whenever I vocalize it, I get choked up because it becomes real. I'm such a better writer than a talker. It's also the perfect environment for a child desperately seeking someone to understand him. In my honest opinion, I believe, if not already, he will fall victim to online predators. He's so vulnerable. I mean, he was able to go on a 3-day shopping spree, cashing out 1,000. I wish, like, God, I just wish that he bought a ticket back to grandma's house. Without a crystal ball is not an advocate for anything. She is destroying a beautiful little boy who is smart and wants to talk and learn, but his parents are so restricted by their own addictions, allegedly, in my opinion. From my point of view, seen with my eyes, perceived with a healthy brain, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, 2 alcoholic pill poppers with short fuses and a special needs autistic child that is fully dependent on these 2 twits. How many more years does he have to endure neglect? That is so obvious to those that see it. Like, something has to come from Katie's oversharing. She has shared so much stuff that for people that have overcome addiction, and yeah, I know people that haven't experienced addiction and alcoholism can see it too, but there's something a lot deeper that people that have overcome it can see. Like, it's just so obvious. And the struggle, like, you can relate the mindset. I can't imagine being a fucking YouTuber and being addicted. Like, when I went through my addiction, like, that's when I went through my DV relationship. So, like, it was a really, like, dependable cycle on its own shit. Like, you know, there's just no end to this that I can see anyway. Why the fuck doesn't Toad do something? Because he's so fucking lazy. I believe that he is still got an addict's mind because his son isn't his priority. Sorry, I should have done the slide a bit. Here we are. A lot of pictures. Look at him on the couch. Look at this picture here. Look at him. Look at his grip on the phone. That's the anger. That's the, you will watch this fucking video so I can get some time. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's asleep, holding him, and he's on the phone. And guess who's taking the pictures? Yeah, Mama Bear from her drinking couch. Like, and this one. Oh, it's like V at River Inn, refusing to eat, life with a toddler. No, why? He is eating. This is his food. That's his drug of choice. He doesn't need to eat when he's fucking feeding his addiction. Oh, just like you don't need to eat when you know, should I have a sandwich today or should I, spend that $10 that I would buy that hot dog or whatever? Should I go and buy a bottle of wine? You would definitely choose the wine over. It's so fucked. Look at this one. Look at this one. It's funny. He's crying. They think it's funny. Look how skinny he is. Look what they're giving him. Also, like the food, I've gone through this, I don't know, on probably with the members, most likely. I went through all the food because Katie used to just put it on the tray, the high chair tray, and say, eat it. Never showed him how to eat it, never interacted, always phone. Some of the stuff, like V's like, oh, you're on the phone again. Like he just ignores her because that's all he knows. There's no motherly face. Even when he was in the NICU, she's taking photos with the flash on. Like, look at that. Mama's sitting back, having a laugh. Look how close they're holding it to his face. Look how bright that is. And yeah, I understand. Maybe he does need to be distracted when you're feeding him and stuff. But there's other ways. There is other ways. None of these videos would be educational. In a lot of the videos, he's just watching videos that Katie's taken of him and Toad rolling around in the lounge room. More. I mean, there's so many, guys. Like, there's so many. And like I said in one of my lives, it should not be like, I'm a stranger on the fucking internet. I should not have access to this many fucking photos of your child. Like, you know, what's to stop? And these photos are still on her Facebook when she's talking about details that are going to lure in certain people. Like, Katie doesn't understand the people, like the people that surf the dark web, for example. It's like when you're on the dark web, it's not like you can just go to Google and type in what you want and it comes up and you can click a website. No, it's like you need to already know, like you already need to be given an address to find that. And then there's a certain search, certain search place. But for people that like read the data, it's red flags. Like when you post something on Twitter and you use the word sex, the amount of views is like triple what it would be if you just did a normal post. And it's because they're like words that flag. They're words that show up like in bold. It's so fucked. It's so fucked. She doesn't know who these people were. Susan might not even be female. Like, and when I say Susan, I'm referring to the video of mine where I shared the clips from Trifecta and Fur. How many have I shared? So many. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. 24th of July, 2014. He's not even 2. He's not even 2. And he's sitting by himself and his mum. Look how far away Katie is sitting. There's no pictures of Katie reading him a book, of him smiling, of them cuddling up together. No. There's no bond here. Look at this one. You can see the brightness of the screen. He's not even like, what is your child doing, you dicks? You asshole. You're an asshole, Toad. You really are. Don't you want better for your son? You've continued the cycle of abuse that you grew up with. You witnessed your parents, alcoholics and addicts, and the abuse that happened in your own house. And we all know how your brother turned out. Are you going to break the cycle? Do you care about this fucking child? You might be the only hope for him. So get him out of this house. Divorce Katie. Like, money is not worth your son's life. You wanted him so bad that you probably should have Googled, what will alcoholic sperm do to my child? Because him and Katie admitted alcoholic binge drinking, abuse of alcohol for well over half their life. Katie's almost reached 30 years of drinking. And it's that kind of, like, I remember my psychologist or whatever, like when I first started going into therapy for my addictions. And she was just like, the amount of people that are like meth addicts that are drawn to it, that have, survived trauma. It's the perfect way to self-medicate, feel good, and just ignore your problems. But time goes past so quick. I don't think Katie's even realized that a decade has passed and she's still not past the crash. Still loves reminiscing. Survival day. Pity fucking party. Doesn't realize her son, 10 years in this house. Oh, there's more. Oh, this is what these are my tweets. Basically the same. Just breaks my fucking heart. This has got music to it, but I might try and just get to the post. Or hang on, oh, here we are. We missed one. Did we miss it? Oh, it's a horror story. You might recognize this because, let me just show you, if we scroll down through all my beautiful artwork, like this beautiful, like, oh, how good does Toad look? Yes, this is the hair he needs to be a real metal head. He needs a ponytail. Anyway, so Without a Crystal, Bill wrote, while we wait sentencing. So it's a picture of Anna and Josh manifesting, yeah, divorce. And that's my beautiful artwork there. I know, right? This one is good. I really like this one. Do you guys, anyone watch Buffy? I mean, God, why are you even, well, if you've never watched Buffy, what are you doing with your life? No. Do you know, I'm still surprised at people that like talk about Buffy, because like I'm, part of like Buffy groups and on Reddit and stuff. And they'll be like, I can't believe I just saw the stunt double. It's so obvious. Yes, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Oh, God. And here we have Katie in the psych ward, straitjacket on. Dr. Natalie is writing on her clipboard. Katie's been certified insane. No. Lisa, it's your birthday. The trolls only exist in your mind, Catherine. Oh, yes. And this one? My wife stinks. We know, man. Diaperville, but my wife lies. My husband's penis is only this big. Literally. Needed veg so much that... And also, go exploit your own fucking name, mate. Like, Katie can't stop talking about V exploiting his story, lying, and so you take his name? Like, use your own name. Oh, TP, toilet paper. Or TMP. It's like Teenage Mutant Peas. Oh my God, Teenage Mutant Peas? You are definitely not Donatello, not Leonardo. Oh my God, how many? Wow, you got no brains. You are the sewer. Oh. That's so good. Because Katie likes to say that she was promiscuous. Oh, yes. But I mean, her wedding photo, I know someone who looks exactly like that on their wedding day, and they were very well, very Katie, I guess. I only exaggerate this much. She's got good curvature in her hands. Praise to the Lord. Well, your husband is called Lord of Storms. I'm basically Jesus. Basically, right? Basically, you're walking on water in your backyard swamp. Oh, in your dreams. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. Look, see. Oh, yes. This actually, I wrote something. Mrs. Paulson thinks she has control over everyone because of her daily scare tactics, which doesn't scare anyone with a working brain. Katie, you can keep barking all you want, but just so you know, a working brain can also tune you out and ignore you. You think you're rattling our cage? You're mistaken. Without self-awareness, you can't see. You're the one in the cage, and you're also the one that put yourself there. Welcome to reality where things make sense. Okay. Oh, yes. We should just, the bit there, like, where he's like, I will make sure that you never talk about my family again. Yeah, he won. He won. She's still talking about him, but yeah. Okay. What are we scrolling for? There was a reason. Oh, yeah, that picture. Look, she gave birth on the couch. And I added that darn bedpan keeps sliding. Do you reckon she washes the blankets? Oh, no. Oh, here we are. Finally got here. See how much better she looks with palm trees on a beach, sunshine, holiday. When are you going to take your YouTuber holiday? You know? God, go to the beach or something. Get a holiday house. Oh, I guess you got no money because it all goes towards BMW mechanic workers. Without a crystal ball, when are you going to take a break or at least take a week offline? You deserve it, bro. You look like you haven't had any natural vitamin D or D in years. Why not have a family picnic in your backyard? Also, Katie, can you please paint your walls? Paint your fucking walls, man. I reckon that might even, a wall change might make her eyeshadow blending look better. I'm just thinking, like, you know, and we will be doing this tournament. You know, I did have high hopes for New Year's Eve, but we didn't get there. Oh, this is a good one, guys. Do you see this? This is beautiful. Probably one of my top pieces of artwork. Katie's Sweet 16, when she went and picked up her BMW that her daddy brought her. He brought a cake and brought a crown and cupcake there in her hands, although also cupcake. I wonder if Katie's ever cupcaked Toad. You guys know what that is, don't you? Oh, how do I explain it? Ooh, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, don't you? No. It might just be Aussie. What if it's not? What if how I grew up with it is not how the rest of Australia does it? Okay, fuck it. Where you fart and you 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 fart in your head and then you put your hand over someone's like nose and mouth. You cupcake them. Why is it called cupcake? There's nothing cupcake goodness about it. Okay, here we are. Katie. Oh, Katie Joy, your daddy spoils you, doesn't he? Right? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hang on. You don't look old enough to be 16. Are you sure this is right? So young. Maybe TLC will see this and sign you up for a new show. 16 Candles Forever. The lady who failed to mature beyond a teenager. Oh, man. But can you imagine walking in there with your granddad? And then, yeah. Do you reckon she paid him cash? Counting it out. Every dollar that I'm putting on this bench, Toad, I made it myself. I didn't need you. I don't need you for anything. I mean, God, go lay in the bed. You just, yeah. See, Toad, like really, you're not getting anything. And I'm halfway through editing a video because before Toad took down his videos on the original Canistaurus YouTube, yeah, I saved all those videos. They're really bad because he's got music playing in the background, but I did come across something. Since my mind has been more open, I actually know who he's talking about. He's talking about this Australian band. And yeah, so look out for that. That's coming up. I'll put that in the playlist of Toad's Stool. Yeah, not a stool that he made in woodwork. No, this is one that he probably, I don't know, probably wouldn't flush and then say, Katie, can you grab something from the toilet? And then just lock her in there like Sims and then take the door away. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, that's also a really good video to watch. It's got music. I wonder if I can just read the tweet. But Katie's favorite song is that she played over and over. This Is My Fight Song. So I used that song and it's just, should I click it? Oh yeah. And then it's just all video. Oh, come on. It's just all video, pictures of, sure, I'll just read this. Those of us that have been through it can see it. We don't just see it so clearly. I feel it. It's a hollow life, just a shell, somehow surviving until the bubble of oblivion bursts. It always does. That'll either be KJ's rock bottom or something very serious is going to take place. She has to lose everything and everyone to even get the idea into her pee that she needs to get help. I wish her family could see this. I respect online boundaries and their obvious absence in her life could be to protect their own. Prayer yeah. Brain has gone. The brain has departed. I got distracted by your Eileen Wuornos eyes. Ooh, but it's really sad. Like with that, do you want me to sing? Okay. This is my, okay, ready? Fight song, take back my life song, make it all right song. Do you know, like that song, just it means a lot to me because like it's what my friends, like one of my friends' funeral songs, but maybe that. Yeah, God, it's distracting, isn't it? Yeah, that's the basement video, and she thought she was, like, fresh-faced, looking in her gym clothes. And look, she was happy once. And, yeah, Toad doesn't do anything. Like, he just the amount of shit he allows her to post online. Okay, is it repeating? Oh, no, I think that's the end. Meet. Oh, yeah, and then I just, like, supplied all the fucking information in her area in case she comes across it, like, or in case some of her family comes across it. And, you know, because as I think, like, this is why an empath, like, they when you look up narcissists and who's best to take a narcissist down, they do say empaths. And I think it's because as much as, like, the evil in Katie and stuff, like, I still don't hate her. I mean, I hate her, but, like, nothing vicious. And that's what makes me the perfect victim for Katie as well. Like, she preys on people that are, you know, just so trusting and easy to be manipulated. Others, like her, looking for that friend or whatever. But yeah, the amount of times I was like, I'm just gonna message you. Look, I'll unblock you. I'll message you. But I think it's not the person that I like. I feel sorry for what her addiction is doing to the people around her and and maybe her life. Like, you know, not necessarily who she is, because she's a fucking vile person. She's a predator, in my opinion. Dangerous as fuck. Should not be allowed to have any access to CSA details at all because she reads them in bed. Yeah, she still sleeps in her she still sleeps in her master bed with her son. He's going to be 11 this year. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, okay, I think this is the last, and we'll just go through how beautiful I look. Here's this post. April 2nd, 2020. 2018 was when Katie started, or was it the end of 2017 was when she first got on, she was first diagnosed with ADHD, which in my opinion, I believe that she and Toad sought out a psychiatrist that is obviously a pill mill, in my opinion, because no psychiatrist with a fucking, you know, that would be like, you'd be scared of losing your license. They've given addictive substances to people that show obvious signs of abusive alcohol over, you know, they're alcoholics. Their addiction to alcohol overrides their ability to take care of themselves in a healthy way. Like, for me, I have ADHD, and like when I was addicted to meth, when I went off that, I had to like come off all my meds and everything. Like, I was off my meds for like 4 years. And then I slowly brought them back in, like when I, you know, was in a more stable mind where I wasn't going to abuse them. And it took a lot of work. Like, I was, you know, Katie doesn't talk like anyone that's done therapy for anything. Okay, so let's just read this. selfies from 2019 to 21, including KJ's obsession with Amy Duggar and Lindsay Chrisley. Oh, yeah, the one when she lost her hair. Thanks, Nikki, for making me beautiful. That one. This one's Lindsay Chrisley. Thanks, Lindsay, for your recommendation for shirts. These shirts are beyond soft and have my all-time favorite bands on them. I feel like a kid again. Except you never knew what your favorite Led Zeppelin song was. Oh, what's your... No, not Led Zeppelin. What's the yellow shirt? Is that Pink Floyd? You know, all this stuff she wishes she was into. If you were into them, you would have more songs than just Fight Song. And I also remember when you went to that Kiss concert with your husband and you hated Kiss. So how the fuck would you be into, like, you know, 70s rock without liking Kiss? Plus Led Zeppelin, they're, you know, they're like you. Their whole... Was it Led Zeppelin? Their whole career was a takeoff of other people's stuff. Okay. I could be wrong. Look, my brain's gone mush. We are dealing with canned peas situation right now. Yeah, the mushness. Did I order peas or soup? Okay. Soup de lupo. Okay. Katie, she would tag Lindsay in her posts, but would have Lindsay blocked. That way she could continue to bullshit about their friendship that didn't exist outside of Katie Paulson's unwell mind. In my opinion, Katie Joy is 100% a stalker. Oh, I'm referencing the basement video again. Remember in the basement video, how she stalked that guy from Spain. Oh, God. She wrote this guy a letter, like tracked him down on the internet, found his address. Like she hooked up with him like one night or something before she went to Spain, wrote him this huge letter about how she can't stop thinking about it and how she's in Spain and that she hopes that this is his address. What? These delusions only exist in her head. And the scary thing is, Katie Joy doesn't know what's real and what's not, because she lies to herself 24/7, 365 days a fucking year. Oh, you know? Oh, no. Oh, I went to click there, Katie. Did you see? Katie, I went to click there, but it's here. Also, this is 2020. Her son would have been 8, and there's like still that shopping toy cart thing in the back. Are you planning on having other children, or is that for Frida? Oh, is it Frida's? Oh, Frida's Farmers Market. Katie, I found a farmer's market right near your house. You should take your son down there. They have a petting zoo. I'm going to look around your neighborhood. I'm going to find some things you should go and do. And I'll just put that list in the box of things that, you know, I've wanted to send you for so long. Oh, for goodness sake. This one's for Amy. Amy, girl, I love you. Your heart, your kindness, and your soul. You make me laugh. You are a friend. You're a friend and a confidant, or whatever it is, confidant. Oh, damn it. I just ruined Golden Girls for everyone. And I'm so excited to help you with 3130 clothing. How do you say it? Do you go 3130, 3130? Katie, how do you say it? It's 2020. Okay, this sweater is so... I know, it looks like your carpet. I bet it's comfy, and it looks so thin. I mean, look, we can see the outline of your bra. So how annoying would that... It's that static fucking material. Look at you sweating too. Oh, you've been doing some cleaning? Oh, I Okay, remember when you showed us how you vacuum? Oh, I have that video too. Okay, and then we end with the dictionary because you've got to read it. And there's no joy on your shirt, although, oh, would that be on the back? Is it? Can you just turn around? I just want to have a look. No? Okay. Well, fine. Dude, you're the one with the name on your shirt. Like, fuck, and it's not purple. Okay, are we done? No, I want to find the couch now. Oh, how do I go to my videos? Oh, I probably wouldn't have posted it. Oh, this is a good one of Toad. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's Katie's. So Katie did Christine and Janelle's high school reunion. Yeah, and she's trying to be funny. So this is how a real comedian is funny, okay? Katie's was the blonde leading the blonde. Mine was the boy leading the boil. Look how good Toad looks. He looks so good. Oh, those legs. And then, yeah, Katie's little side thing. They look fantastic after dropping all Cody's dead weight. They look fantastic. Oh, this is me. They look fantastic after dropping all of Katie's half weight. And for the people out there that don't know, thank God you don't know. I shouldn't know this druggy information. A half weight is half a gram. And yeah, we all know that Katie loved the baggies without a closing baggie. It just spills everywhere. Okay, how do I get out? It's just too much. Oh, it's my own artwork. Okay, we're done. Are we? Oh, this is a good one. Oh, I didn't post Katie's. Oh, did I? This is Katie's original one with Cody. Sitting at the table, that meme, the sign she wrote, maybe Robin's spirit baby will come from wife number 5. She wants to be wife number 5 so bad. And then I did Toad sitting at, is that the same body? Oh, okay. Toad just makes it look a bit, it's the head size, I guess. What is that? Oh. Okay, and I changed the sign to maybe Todd's sugar baby will come in the form of wife number 2. Changed my mind. There's already one in the program. Well, Katie wouldn't know. He could be off marrying multiple wives. No? Yeah. And that's it, really, isn't it? This was scary. I crossed over my worlds. So this is the EASON'S. Yeah, they have a swamp on their land. And they caught a catfish. I don't know. Did they catch this on their land? I can't remember. Anyway, I swat their faces. You ready to be traumatized? Anyone from the Team Mum world? There might be group therapy tomorrow. This is the court montage. I've already come up with all Katie's outfits that she can wear to 7M. This is Nathan and Janelle, Teen Mum, with Toad's head and Katie's hair. Look, possibility. She looks good. I mean, Janelle's style compared to God, I love, the whole love pink era of Teen Mum when everyone was wearing it. I think this is Kiefer. Is it? Is it Kiefer? Kiefer was my favorite. Okay. Oh, I thought there was more. I know there's more. Sorry, guys. I've gone off now. I'm just entertaining myself. I don't even care if there's anyone. Where's the rest? There's more pictures. No. How come I can't find my own way around? Where are the rest of the pictures? Okay. Oh, also, yeah, I found all how we were going to go over 7M. I'm just so distracted myself. Here we go. Let's just end with this.
Which I know the truth is something that you have no of. Which I know the truth is something.
The voice you have, and from Australia, Todd.
That you have no concept of. But I am not the bitch for you. I promise you, you are still in training. I am certified. Your lies end now. You will not write about the CHRISLEY family again with your lies, because I'm going to put you out of business. And in the course of me putting you out of business, I will save other families and other individuals out here that you have targeted in the reality realm of television, or just in television as a whole, so that you can try to pay your power bills because your husband's failed music career did not provide enough to support you. So with that being said,
I miss him. Yeah. Get me to Florida. Can I come visit you, Todd? I might write you a letter. Or won't put that out there. Katie, I reckon Katie is definitely writing to Josh. Oh, the details they can share. Let me just go have a look at chat and see what you guys are up to. God, I love his accent and him. Oh, I just love him. I just love him. I'd love to sit down and have a good old chin wag with Todd. Maybe when he gets out. Maybe in 12 years. Oh, where will we be, Cactus Crew? Do you know what? We might be closer to being successful. You should subscribe. Get the numbers up there. And then in 12 years, we can interview Todd when he comes out of jail. I might be a reporter by then. Oh, man. Okay, so I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here? Yeah. I'll think about that later. Yeah, so if you wanted to follow me, it's at It's Crystal Bill. Oh, I know it's a head fuck. Let me bring it back to my cookie. How are you guys going? Did I go down that tunnel and totally not come up for air? Yeah, I did. Sometimes I feel it's worth it. Just head down swimming. But I always trust you guys in the chat, having a good old chin wag as usual. Oh my God, look at you guys. Hello. Oh, Captain. Captain, I need to know if you are, like, the other day, I was like, I referred to you as a he, and I'm like, oh, what if you might be female and I just don't even know? But you don't have to let me know now. Just let me know another time when you comment. Just slide it in there. And an emoji. Yes, an emoji. You're so good. I love how you write. Oh, you wish he didn't settle, but at least, like, she's never allowed to speak about him again, make money off his name. But she can't not, she has to, like I pointed out when she broke, when she posted the Florida stuff, when he actually went to prison. She hates anyone that leaves their house. Oh, man. I want to know who his roommate is. Like, stuff doing at 60 days in. Can we watch Todd in jail? Like, that is a TV series. Or is he not allowed to profit off his crime? Oh, it could be Chappelle Corby, couldn't it? After 10 years you can. Do you guys know who Chappelle Corby is? Oh, guys, if you don't know who Chappelle Corby is, what are you doing? No. I should actually... I was going to do the Bali 9, but my heart hurts so much because it's such a... I'm talking about Australians that have been caught with drugs in Bali. And so in Bali and Thailand and through most of Asia, it's the death penalty if you're caught with drugs. Chappelle Corby was caught with a boogie board bag full of weed. The whole fucking thing. Yeah, the whole fucking thing. Oh, and yeah, the Bali 9, they were caught with cocaine like strapped to their bodies and they faced the death penalty. But I forget his name. One of them changed his life in jail and became a painter, and some of his artwork's just amazing just to see them change. And I remember our government fought so hard to try and get them not to be killed. They were killed by firing squad as well. It's just so bad, so awful. But yeah, I've got to somehow put my heart out because yeah. But yeah, I've got another true crime coming up. So let me know if tomorrow night you want to. I won't be. I know I wanted to do 16 and pregnant, but I haven't got anything prepared. This week has just not gone well, just all over the place. And thanks for understanding, guys. You know, this live was meant to be on Wednesday. I really want to stick to my schedule and just not fuck up my channel even more than what it is. Yes, Goose. How good would it be? Todd in jail. CHRISLEY knows best in jail. But yeah. Okay. I'm just having a little oh, Led Zeppelin's your dad's band. I love my dad's music. I said to my dad the other day, I'm so grateful that he got me into Elvis, because changed my whole life and really set me up to rockabilly music. It's still such a big part of my life, the whole rockabilly scene, and then Grease with the Greasers, and just how my life was made for not this era. My whole, I'm obsessed with the 50s, but mainly the 70s now. Oh my God, 70s. Oh, I just want multiple different shaggy carpets in each bedroom and wallpaper, because I'm renovating my house. Fucking I found a wallpaper shop. Oh my God. Yeah, locked up abroad. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And the jails are awful, especially Karabokan, or whatever you say, the one in Bali. Oh my God, it's 10 women to one cell. And I've got Chappelle's book. But yeah, it's one of those books with the big font. It's a thick book with the big font. So it only takes you 20 minutes to read it, her whole life story. Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining me. And oh, wow, we're almost at 2 hours. I'll put timestamps in, but that's not really going to help you out because you're at the end of the stream. If you enjoyed this, give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You can share it, comment below. Yeah, subscribe. Let's get our numbers up for Todd. Let's show Todd who's really a reporter. Oh, Goose. Well, I have to DM you because Goose has brought up Epstein. Is it Epstein or Epstein? Oh, I've never said it out loud either, but take care, guys. Oi, have a really good day. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if you would want to go live. Yeah, we'll have to do it live tomorrow. But I might do true crime. There's an Australian oh my God, there's an Australian true crime case that happened a year ago. Oh my God. And it needs to be, it's probably going to be my first true crime. So we'll go there. Or if you want something else, just let me know. Whatever you want, let's cruise. We'll cruise in the Cactus Cadillac and yeah, you know, but no one sits in the front, just me. It's bulletproof. Taxi. Just talking shit now. Throwing out random words. Poodle skirts. See, I was never a skirt. I'm such a pants person. But yeah, oh my God, I just love the whole, 50. And that's why I love Mad Men. Like, if Mad Men wasn't set in the 50s, 60s, it would not be as good as what it was. The cars, the kitchen, like the kitchen is just put me in a vintage kitchen and I could sit there. My whole Pinterest is just vintage fridges and chairs and lino. Yeah. Okay, guys. Take care, like I said. And I'm going to love ya and leave ya. And, oh God, go and find where I put my life because, wow, 2 hours later. Take care, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. And I'll catch you tomorrow night.